This is going to be a very quick video. It is about making content at this stage when I myself don't have results. And it sounds like, yes, you are talking too much, we are having the results, and it's a waste of time, like, rah, rah, rah. This is something that I noticed, I see in, I think, the Discord group that I'm in. And I think you will also know people who have already the capacity to be independent themselves, to start their own journey. But yet, in group chats, I don't know why they do that, and I don't know if this is the way to do it, and to be a student for like a long period, then decide to start your own thing. But I see that in my own Discord group, the community that I'm part of, I see a lot of guys who can call the trades, like bearish, bullish, exact point, the breakdown, the time, everything. They are like mini mentors. Sometimes I even like ask them questions and they're answering my questions. For me, I think to myself, why are these people are not even like, they don't have page of their own? Why they don't have their own page? And why are they not like already trying to start their own brand? Why are they not starting their own, business? I don't know why. It just thought that I crosses my mind every single time that I see it. And it is one of the reasons why I try to make videos, because I'm really craving for independence. That's why I try to create as much content. I'm trying to document when I didn't have it, when I haven't figured it all out. I want to know that, because I see a lot of social media content creators as well. They kind of fake, like as if they were like now learning, but really it is the time they have already mastered the skill, and they pretend and they try to create content because from the perspective of, okay, I'm a newbie. It doesn't come off genuine, and it doesn't look like a real documentation. It looks like you are making content for the sake of like you want to just want to create content. Yeah, I think that's the reason why I'm making this video, for it to be honest. I try to make videos without having results, and to try to record my status and say how it is and my frustration, and yeah, it's not fake. I didn't have. I'm sitting in a dorm, like in a room. Looks like this. There's a lot of things I don't want you guys to see, but this is my room. I'm sitting in that corner. Yeah, that's it, bro. You see that? Yeah, for real. There's a lot of things I can explain why it's in my room. But that's my bed. That's my laptop. That's where I sit most of the time. Most of the day, that's where I'm spending my time, most of the time. This is what I'm saying. And I don't want to lie about it. And I don't want it to be fake. I want it to be relatable. That's why I make this content. Sometimes it doesn't come, sometimes I doubt myself, like, it's not even worth to post. I self-sabotage myself. Sometimes I think about the way I talk. I'm not perfect. I critique myself so much that I don't even post. But yeah, we are on the road regardless. And I see people who have already made it, like in Discord groups. Maybe they're just used to being followers. I don't know. I'm for me, the moment I get the idea that the practical stuff, I'm making money, I'm not going back to that group. Like, I will go maybe if I want to refresh myself, but I'm building my own thing. I want to be my own person. I want to have my own things. I'm not trying to be somebody's a little fan, Like, I appreciate my mentor. I appreciate the community. I appreciate what I'm learning from each and every single one of them. But that doesn't mean you should be a kiss ass. Like, you should always be there. If you want to be intimate, in my opinion, with your mentor, you could book a one-to-one call, chat with him, have a deeper conversation, friendship, whatever you guys want to talk about, future plans, whatever it is. But for you to be that good, but then sit in a Discord group, I don't know why they do it. Maybe there's a good reason that I don't know. Maybe I should ask them. I should ask them why haven't they do they have their own pages, or are they just private people that don't want to be like on social media or not? Or maybe they're waiting for a moment in the future that they're gonna be doing this. But yeah, I just wanted to get this off my chest. I don't want to be that guy. That's why I'm making content. That's why I want it to be genuinely relatable. And one more thing. It also gives me the idea of like, if you know when you were broke that you were not gonna make it, would you want a record of that? Absolutely not, right? I'm thinking if the person who is good, who has the results, who's like this, but in a Discord community, if they know if they know they was gonna make it, you would be excited to see your history, where you came from, or you would document that thing, right? To me, if I don't do that, to me, I'm thinking I lack the belief that this is going to become a reality, that this is going to be my future. This is what I'm going to accomplish. This goal is my goal that I'm going to accomplish, I'm going to achieve. So that's what comes off to me. That's why I record myself. That's why I'm trying to post content, even though like I'm absolutely trash at the moment. But we're up on a challenge account right now. It's not biggie, but I really want to get paid. I really want to be able to replace my full-time income so that I don't have to fucking apply for government assistance all the fucking time. It's bugging me. Or apply for jobs, because today slavery is option, is not mandatory, as Kanye likes to say. So yeah, I guess independence also ties into that too. When you are like someone is puppy always in a community, that you got to do your own thing. That's what I'm trying to say, I guess. You got to be able to branch off as quickly as you can. The point is to be independent, right? Not to be dependent. Yeah. As soon as I'm getting my payouts coming in, I'm documenting the whole thing as it is, as you guys know. I'm gonna be documenting. I'm doing a 15K challenge right now, as it is. We're up for couple, 2% up, but I am certain I'm going to make money. I'm going to pass my challenge, and I'm gonna get my payout not in January, because the first payout it takes with this prop firm that I'm with at least 21 days, and then they will pay you your first payout, and then you can ask every 24 hours, whatever amount of money you make, you can request, they will pay you within 24 hours. That's what the best thing about them. But the first payout has to take 21 days. That's the rule. But I'm committed. I'm gonna get payout. I'm gonna pass the challenge within this month. And it's funny right now. I'm laughing because I just remembered. I just got an email from the benefits guys, the government, and they're telling me to fill up forms and all that stuff and come back. So send these papers to us if you wanna apply for EIA, government assistance. And my soul is eating out. Like I'm like just But what can I say? This is the path this is how we have to come up. It's like part of being part of building within me the appreciation of what I'm going to achieve. This is God's way of teaching me, to appreciate what you're going to get if you don't come like this. And I understand it, and I'm gonna work hard towards it, and I'm gonna make sure that I achieve it, and I'm gonna reflect on these days and say to myself, you know what? I'm grateful for those days. Nothing bad has happened. Everything was good. Thanks to God. That's the whole point.